Come on, camera. Focus. There we go. Apologise for that. The sound will be a little bit shitty because I am now going through the mic, but at least it'll work now. Annoyingly, I have no idea what happened there. The bloody thing died, so let me try again. See if I've got sound this time.
Hello, everyone.
So we've got sound going again. Way. Brilliant. I have no idea what happened there.
Hello, everyone.
Piss off. That is not the live one, you stupid piece of shit. Come on,
you stupid piece of shit.
Right, we're back. I apologise for that. Technical problems. I'm not in where I normally film, so my mic for some reason cut out. No idea why. Only problem with doing live streams, I don't have much control, especially with the way I'm doing it. I think he might play same team he played on Saturday, but apart from Zhao, he might give Murphy a try, and he might give Lazongo a try if he can. Be good to see what happens. But at the same time, we have done well today in the transfer window. I think we're going to be really, really well. Who do I think the cheer, Callum? I appreciate that, mate. Who do I believe the best signing is? Lad from QPR, Longo. He's been very highly rated for a while, but David Bates is a very good player and very highly rated, like really highly rated at Hamburg. So to get him in is a huge coup. I'm very happy with the business we did today. Yeah, I'm on 500 subs today. Finally went over 500. So I'm really happy with how we've done. Zhao going was a good bit of business. I think it was time for him to leave. It was time for him to move on. And yes, there's going to be that bit of a loss in the camaraderie in the dressing room, but that'll get back up. We've got options now, and I actually think, like Glenn said, we've got players that'll play to Rhodes' strength. What? Your comment don't make sense, Colin. If we can now get Rhodes scoring with crosses, that would be fantastic. On the Jacob Murphy bit, I was a bit annoyed with what he said in the interview about how we play, because it would have been nice if he kept that a bit of a secret with the 4-4-3 and playing quite a attacking thing. But if that's the style of football we're going to be seeing, I don't mind that whatsoever. I think that's a fantastic idea to get us playing the football we want. And to be fair, we've had a very good transfer window considering all the stuff that's been going on with our whole manager situation. And let's also remember, this is actually done from us being managerless, which is even better if you think about it. Just because of the players we've got in, I will be very interested to see who comes in. I now actually personally think it's going to be Bullen. I think Bullen's it's just gonna be Bullen. I think he's gonna put his eggs in one basket and he's gonna go with Bullen and give him a chance. It's either Bullen or it's someone who's already said the players he wants and he's ready to come in. But right now we have no idea. I think we did it very, very well though today, considering we've had no manager, considering all the turbulent crap we've had going on in the transfer market, in the manager situation with the Steve Bruce stuff. To get these players in have been fantastic. And you've got to say hats off to Chansiri on this one. He's listened, he's not gone, and I'm actually kind of happy he didn't go for Hector and pay that stupid amount of money for him, because Chelsea asking for 5 million for a player who's got 10 months left on his contract is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. So it's great. Rose to go as well. No, I don't think we did need Rose to go. I think Rose staying actually. I think we brought in the players to suit Rose. I think that's why we've done it, and that's all we were lacking. Got it. That's what I meant to say. Say not just have got it into was I think we might see the best from Rose now getting balls in the box. We got pace. We got wingers. I think we'll do well. Do you think Bullen had a say on the transfer? I think some of them he might have done. Yes, I think he will have had a say about what it is. Because at the end of the day, we have no idea. Come on, focus. We have no idea who's coming in. So right now, Bullen is the person in charge, and he might have had a say. I think it's a great thing. I'm actually really happy with how we stood up to Chelsea and turned around and said, you know what, sod it. Don't worry, DJ. I had a stream that started and the mic died. I'm just having my usual technical difficulties. I just don't have backups at the minute due to the whole situation. But us saying to Chelsea, we're not going to pay that is good. And I feel really, the person who I feel sorry for is Hector. Hector's now going to have a season where he's going to play either zero football, he's going to be in under 23 action. And it's not good. That player deserves better than that. He deserves a lot of saying, oh, it's miles away, mate. He deserves a lot less than what Chelsea has shown him. I think all in purposes, we could have even tried and gave him the money to pay out his contract, but it's not going to happen. And to be fair, the players we got are not like massive names. They're very good players who are very good for this league. We've actually, when it comes to a transfer brief, done the right thing, if that makes sense. We got players who know the league, or we got players who suit it. If you look at the players we've actually brought in, we've got Bonner, Harris, Adebayo. We got the keeper in, which is a great signing, just a backup. We got 3 lads in today. This has been a very, very good window. This has been really good. And to say we've done this, it's fantastic. But we have to now manage the expectation, which is low, which is where I think we are better. We are much better when we've got a low expectation and then when we've got a high expectation. That's the thing. Let me read some of your comments while I'm here. What's my head on the cupboard? I will do. Feeling really optimistic about the season. Some great transfer. Shame we couldn't get Hector. Yeah, Jacob Murphy, good. He's very fast. He's very direct. I think it's a very good signing for us. I think we do well. Do you think the Murphy deal was sweet by compensation and annoying between them? I think Bruce might have turned around and said, you've got to let him go. You've got to give it him because at the end of the day, it can happen. We can't get Hector back on loan, dude. Loan window shut. I think loan window shut today as well. If I remember correctly, loan window championship. I think it shut today. I think the loan window actually shut today. Let's have a look. When does the loan market shut? I can't remember when the loan market shuts. When did the summer something? Give me a minute. Bugger off. How the window until Monday. Players who are free agent can be bought at any time. The EFL club can still make normal low sizing up to 7 days after the deadline. Right, okay, so there's a possibility then that we will do a loan for Hector if we can. If we can do that, it'll be fantastic. But I've liked that a lot. I've liked that a lot. I'm going 2-0 Wednesday against Barnsley. Hector only bought for 5 million, been out on loan 13. Never played at Chelsea, never ever played in the Premiership. 5 million is a joke, to be fair. They're going for what he needs, but at the same time, hopefully, we could still get him in loan. It's still open, so let's see what happens there. Bullen knew exactly what we need. Well, Bullen knows what we need. He's been in the team and around the team for a long time. We will play with 2 strikers. Possibly, I don't know, because Jacob Murphy turned around and said he likes that we play 4-4-3. So it could be that, but I doubt it. We'll see. We have no idea. There's no pressure. There's no what's going on here. So it'll be interesting. Latham QPR is a right signing. Other 2 lads, and I'm sure Harry best so far. Yeah, I agree, John. Great signings. Murphy on his day is a good player. He's a very, very good player. He skinned up when he played us at West Brom last year. He got pace, he's direct, he gets a good cross in, got an eye for goal. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. And by the sounds of it, Bates sounds like a great signing. When he was out of the team for Hamburg, they had a terrible run, and then he got back in and he got 2 clean sheets straight away. So he's really good. Longo's a really good football. Yeah, it's a good bit of business, that one. Longo is a great bit of business. Bates look decent, good age, and sometimes it's seasonal. Yeah, it's a season-long loan with an option to buy. So hopefully we've learned our lesson from the Hector, Biancio, Sasso a little bit. We've had this whole situation where we've been looking for centre-backs, and I think we might have got it right. If we can get Hector in on a loan, I'll still take it, and then get him a deal done at January. We'll see, but it's gonna be interesting. We can still do loans 7 days after the transfer window's shut. So what's this base? We may still have more. Deal will be able to pay $4 million at the season based on playing certain amount of games will be good. It will be a good deal. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Still could have done with one more keeper. To be fair, it all depends on how long Joe Wildsmith's out for. I've heard it's somewhere between 3 to 6 months. I would have personally liked to see another keeper come in. That's me personally. The person we've brought in, it'll be a year deal. That'll be it, and then we'll look at it soon. But we'll see what happens. Connor Kirby's gone out on loan, mate. I think he's been loaned out to Macclesfield. Me? Are you asking me, Connor? How many keepers do we want? At the end of the day, you Sheffield Wednesday midfielder agree deal with. Let's have a look at this in a minute. Sheffield Wednesday can't agree to deal to join Macclesfield Town on loan. So he's gone out on loan, pal. Connor Kirby gone out on loan. To be fair, we don't have good backup keepers experience. That's what we need to add, and if we need to do that, but we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting, to say the least. Put it that way. So let's see what happens. How do I think Sheffield United will do? Hard to say. Their style of football might work, it might not. They've made some good signings. A lot of people are not going to like this, but good luck to them. See what happens. At the end of the day, they did well in the Championship. See if they can do well. If we go up, we'll have a Steel City derby in the Premiership, which will be great for everyone. At the end of the day, rivalry is a rivalry, but when your rival did so well last year, you've got to hold your hat up and go, well done. So good luck to them. We'll see what happens. Do you have any ideas on what that wages a lot of the Wednesday players are on? I don't have an idea what they're on at the minute, but at the moment we had trimmed it down by a lot. A lot of the ones we released were on high wages. The people who are still on high wages, who are still at the club, are Rhodes, Fortieri, Fletcher, Westwood's on quite high wages, but we have trimmed that wage bill down from about, I think I read somewhere it was about 7 million we trimmed off when we got rid of those 6, so it'll be good. To be fair, he knows the lead, Paul Jones, the keeper. Is he any good? That's anyone's question. I think we might have just got him because it was a free transfer. We needed the experience, and we've gone for that. We have done. Callum, did you not hear me earlier? The loan market is still open. We can still send players out on loan. Don't worry about it. Calm your tits, mate, because we can still loan players. That's not an issue at all. They can still get loaned out, and they probably will do, which is fair enough. That's to the good. But it also means we can do it. Better, he's not a Prem class. They are. Better, he's not a Prem class. They are signing bangers. To be fair, John, they have signed bangers with players. I don't think Ollie. Here's one for you then. Ollie McBurney, 20 million. Back in the day, 20 million got you Shevchenko when he went to AC Milan. That is how mental the whole money structure in the transfer window gone. When you could have got that and it'll be good. I doubt we will, but I hope we are wrong. What? I have 20 tits. He won't play anyway. I agree. They signed rubbish. I doubt we will, but I hope we're wrong. What other loan signing do you think Wednesday should get other than? I think we should get Hector. I think we could possibly do with another left-sided player in left back. And I wouldn't mind seeing us trying to go for Aaron just as something a bit different. But apart from that, I don't think we need much anymore. I think we've done very well filling all the gaps that we have. And it's done really well, to be fair. It'll be good to see what happens with that. We've got to go to Chelsea and see what they say, because at the same time, it's all those well and good saying, let's get Hector in on loan. But it's also the other thing. We have to make sure we can do it and fit him in. Now we've got the other line. You don't know what the thing might be. It might be that we turn around and say that's dead, or come to us on loan, sign a pre-contract in January, come in the summer. So we'll see. Yeah, I can't believe Harry Maguire went for 70 million. That is some good business for Lefty. Done really well there. He's not a 70 million pound player, but that's how the market is. The market nowadays is this stupid, overinflated transfer money, and the person who got to blame for that is Neymar. Ever since that Neymar deal to PSG, it's absolutely fucked the market. Bang average players are going for ridiculous amounts of money, and it needs to kind of get low now. Zaha on loan wants out of Pally. Yeah, I kind of feel for Zaha on that one, because it was all ready to go and then it got pulled. But the team that I'm shocked with actually in this transfer market is actually Arsenal. They actually spent money. I really think Chelsea will agree with us for once. We commit to the fee. Bear in mind, Reading will get a 20% sell-on fee. I really think Chelsea will agree with us once we commit to it. Yeah, if we can get a committed buyback at the end of it, then brilliant. I don't mind it, but at the same time, they've got the thing is they might want a contract to run until the end, so there is no fee for Reading. You've got to think of it how it goes. I think Lazar might be going on loan somewhere in Italy, pal. I think I read somewhere that he'd been shipped out on loan. Let's have a look at the transfer centre and see what's gone through and if there's any more going through right now. Just out of interest, Alex Iwobi. So Alex Iwobi could still be going to Everton. David Luiz is now a Arsenal player. That won't go down well. But 8 million, Jesus Christ, 32. So for Tottenham gone through. Harrison Reed gone to Fulham. Good move that actually. Academy Potter joined Grace to sign a 3-year contract extension. He's gone out on loan. I know about Tierney. I know about Pratt. Nikita to Leeds is a fantastic fucking signing. As is Marlon Pack to Cardiff. Let's have a look. So Derby have signed Ben Hamer, which makes sense because they just got Carson to Man City. That's something I also want to say. What is it with ex-Wednesday keepers going to Manchester clubs? Like, you had Lee Grant go there last year as a backup keeper, and you've now got Carson go to Man City as a backup keeper. It's mental. Let's have a look. What are we looking at here? Where are we linked with Sado? I do not want Sado Berahino at this club. That is the last thing I want. Where you heard that kind of. Why are we linked with Sado? I do not want Sado Barahino at the club at all. He is such a. If you get a chance to listen to Talk Sport and the interview they did with Glenn Johnson today about Sado Barahino, listen to it. Absolutely listen to it. He is. Oh, he's absolute little shit by the sounds of it. Who are the most valuable players in our squad today on the market? Can say Bannon's not worth 25 million. He's worth about, I'll say, 10 to 12. Most valuable one will be Bannon, Westwood, and I'll probably say Reach. Maybe Fez, but Fez is getting on a bit. We should have cast in on Fez when that Villa situation happened, when he had that one good challenge, which is good. I wish we went behind the free goalkeeper. You can go for whoever, but that's the problem. Anyone think that David Baines looks like Jay from East End? He does a little bit. I didn't think of that. Don Housen, mate, just tweeted it. Don't listen to Don Housen. Let me have a look. What's he tweeted? Just remember, Don Housen is a very good journalist. I think he's all right, actually. He gets a lot of stick. But he has been known to get it wrong sometimes. Let's see what he says. So have a look. Sounds like Crystal. Sounds like Chelsea defender Michael Hector will be joining Fulham in. Is that Fulham? FFC? Right, yeah, okay. Michael Hector. Sounds like Chelsea defender Michael Hector will be joining Fulham in January. Would have signed today, but told Tottenham only accept demands and release funds for Wednesday at 3 p.m., leaving the precious little time to get the deal over. FFP was an issue about. Right, okay. If that's the case, then it's done. Dave Baines is the one we've gone for because we can't get Hector in. If that's the case, fair enough, done. I'm fine with that. I'm also fine with that completely. So if that's the case, I'm fine. You think if we can't be the problem if we get very attacked to players, especially if they come out on loan and they do well, we have to be careful. It's not come from Don House, it come from someone else who tweeted it, and then Don House and retweeted it. Charlie Austin to West Brom is a great deal, to be fair. Mate, he's the main Wednesday reporter. He is the main Wednesday reporter, but he can sometimes come out with some stuff that isn't right at times. Put it this way, Don Housen is a very good reporter. The problem is he just shoots himself in the foot because he gets things out too quickly without checking it at times. Fuck off, Don Housen gets so much dick to being unprecedented. The tweet is from Simon Preach, not Don Housen. Yeah. So if that is actually done, and let's say Hector is done and it's all done and dusted and he's gone to Fulham, fair enough, done. That's all we say about it. We're out of it for him. We've done our business, and we go from there. At the end of the day, I don't mind that at all. At the end of the day, he was a great player for us. I'm gutted we couldn't get him. If Fulham are willing to take him for that money when he's out of contract at the summer, let him. At the end of the day, they've got parachute payments. Let them do it. And you also got the other thing is there's probably a huge thing that he may not have wanted to. He may not have wanted to leave London. He's been in London for a long time, so let's see what happens. Bobby Reid had joined Fulham on loan. Ryan Session knew about that one. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. And just having a look here. Good bit of business if they've done it, then fair enough. Harry Hart had gone to Fulham. Jesus. That's a good bit of business. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Yeah, I saw that as Bobby to Bristol is a good deal. It's not Don Housen that's done it. And to be fair, it's not his fault at the end of the day. And we got enough centre backs now. We've got cover. So we got him for Hector. We tried to do an actual deal. They've wanted too much money, and if they want to do that, then let them. At the end of the day, I don't think he's worth 5 million. I think it's a joke considering. Relocate. On him to Fulham permanent. Yeah, that would make sense. He's from London. Anyone, you got to remember, anyone who's based down in London at a club and then they get another London club coming for them, they're going to take it. They are going to absolutely take it because at the end of the day, it's less of a move. It's either going from one side of London to the other. So I understand it. I will try and get Benson next summer. His wife is almost fully covered, and I feel he's about. You're going backwards though, Callum. You're talking about players who he's had in the past. We don't know what he's going to be like now. We don't know what's going to happen. We could have different transfer targets back then. We could be possibly in the Premiership. You never know. I think Chelsea next door. Really? Okay. Do you think we will get a buy into the next round? So, to be fair, I do a little bit. Yes, I do think we might get a buy due to very demand, and I am very, very gutted about it. I really am. I am gutted that for very. It's you see all these Man United fans tweeting and saying how they've not got this player, not got that player, and you think, why don't you just go down the road and go find out what's going on and help Barry out? I'd love for to chip in and help Barry out, but I think they're at a point where you can't actually. It's hard to help him out because if you do help him out, you've got to figure out what happened. I'd love to help him out, but I think they're already way too far to the wall now, sadly. Let's have a look. Do you think I know he didn't, pal. I saw it. I said that Don Howson didn't post the tweet. It was done by Simon. Shall we all chip in to help? What do you reckon to Glenn Whelan and possibly going to Hearts? Do well up there. It got his Premiership, so it's a little bit like the Championship. I think he'd do well up there, so it'll be interesting to see what happens in that one. Hopefully something happens, but you never know. We'll have to see what happens. So it would be interesting to see what happens. And when we did that charity for Robin, they were in trouble. Simpler day, knowing for. Yeah, to be fair, it's right. I get it. I'd love to help clubs out that are in trouble, but at the same time, it's very hard to help them when you don't know where the help is. That they've been ran poorly, as of Bolton. Bolton have now got a situation where they cannot be taken over due to someone wanting to buy the club and got blocked. So it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. Neymar to Real Madrid, I've seen that one. I could see that happening, to be fair. It would be a good bit of deal. Barca do not want to pay for Neymar going back. They said they don't want that one to happen. So that one's what it is. They're not going to pay for it, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Preston fans seem convinced Alex Neil is going to Wednesday. Really? Wouldn't say no, if I'm honest. I've seen worse than Neil. He does get teams playing good football. So, an interesting one, that one. I don't know. Justin Paul need to be moved to like online. Connor, Callum, I know, I understand. We want to get youth out. I get it. I understand that we need to get the youth out. But at the end of the day, I don't run the football club. I don't run the youth team. I get it. We need to start using our youth stuff. We need to start using the youth academy a bit more. We need to start youth players going out on loan. Until they do it, we can't do anything. Jack Stowe will probably get relief because he's not showing the potential that he could have had. How do you reckon Sheffield United will do the season on a non-Wednesday view? I think 18th. I think they could get 16th. To be fair. Apply for the job and will trust you. No way I'm getting into that kind of words. No way I will run a football club. Hang on a moment, guys. Right, where was I? Sorry about that. We also have linked to Aaron's. Yeah, that could still happen, to be fair. What happened with the Hector deal? We didn't want to pay $5 million for a player that's out of contract in 10 months. That's it. That is all that happened with the Hector deal. It looks like he's going to Fulham on loan instead. They'll probably have a buyback thing, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. I don't. I'm standing up, mate. A, I'm standing up, and B, I'm not going to be living here that long, so it's all going to change anyway. This setup is going to be completely and utterly changed. Let's have a look if Michael Hector tweeted anything. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we do now. Now we know everything's done. I don't know if we've got any situation. Like I said, once again, it's another kind of. It wasn't meant to be for when do we get in a player in? And to be fair, I don't mind it. I really don't mind it at all. At the end of the day, do we want to be bullied by a club on who want ridiculous money? They've done a deal by the times to get him in at Fulham, so fair enough. Let him go there. He'll play well. He'll get a fantastic reaction when he comes to Wednesday and when he's at Fulham. But at the end of the day, we're going to want to go past him. I'd love to get Ryan Kent on loan here. He's a good player. Very quick. I'm surprised we didn't go for him before, but I think we could actually do quite well with getting him in. If we can get him in, that would be good. Remember, I think there's still 7 days after the transfer market, the loan window's open, so there's still players who could come in. Who would you play up front? If we're playing a 4-4-3, I would love to see us play. See if we could play Rhodes up top. See if he could get a stick onto those balls. I've also loved to see us bring in. It depends what formation you play. I think Rhodes and Fletcher could work. I'd like to see us use a bit more Winnall. I'd love to see Winnall play a bit more this season. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Have you seen the mess up by Aberdeen leaking McKenna to us? No, where's that? Are you kidding? Sheffield Wednesday live. Defend update with the bid turned down. We can't afford. Aberdeen boss is angry with teams including us for putting. Where's this link, pal? I'd love to see where it is. Where the hell are you seeing this? Okay, if he is announced, I'm happy. That'll make me happy. So we'll see. Ben Marshall will be good, but it'll be interesting. Wednesday fans have so many negatives, so many. We got a lot of positives. We just have to see what happens. I think we learned our lesson with signing Rose for players too much to play on deadline day. Yeah, I think we might have done. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Winnall most be pissed. He will be announced. Yeah, that's all I could find as well. All I could find about it was that he was annoyed that we tried to do it. Hang on. Aberdeen are playing right now. So if McKenna is on the pitch, I doubt that's happening. Hang on. Because they've got a European Cup dealie. Let's have a look. Aberdeen. I know he's too much, to be fair. I know it's way too much. Oh, look, Rangers are fighting again. Aberdeen are losing as well. Let me have a look at this. Why not? So, I don't know what you're saying about McKenna to be announced, mate. He's playing. He's currently playing for Aberdeen, so that's a no-go. That is not happening, mate. because he's literally playing in Reykjavik right now, so that ain't happening. We won't get McKenna too much. Yeah, I agree. I love to get him, but I've got other reasons why I would get that. John in the comments know why I'd love to get McKenna in. Football is all about opinion. We all flow the same, but we all have a different opinion. Yeah, you're right there, pal. This is the thing. Football is about opinions. This is why I do these. You might disagree with my opinion, but at the same time, it's your opinion if you put something here. So I'm more than happy for people to have their opinion. Around the same as Hector, would have thought. He's a good player, but it would be interesting to see what happens. So Sheffield Wednesday live. I don't know how you can announce a player when he's currently playing for Aberdeen right now. So I don't know how you can do that one. We find sold a player. We find sold a player our third on the Chancery. Yeah, we've made profit. He's learning. He's learning. He's slowly learning. We need to sell players. The problem is, the problem you've got is that you've got to see what happens. So he finally signed players, which is great, and so see what happens. No, he's not going to come on loan to bloody Wednesday from Aberdeen. He likes it there too much. Starting 11 for Barnsley. Well, Dawson in net. We can't play Westwood. Lees, Bates, Ojabayo, Palmer. I'll play Harris. I'll play Reach. Possibly put Lees and Bannon in midfield. Actually, I'll play Reach a bit further up, actually. Play with... It depends what formation we play. I'd like to see 4-4-2, so I'd like to see Rhodes and, say, Fletcher and see what happens. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. I saw the league on Twitter, but maybe not if you're playing. You got a link to that Twitter thing, mate? I'd love to see it. Oh, because all I can find on Twitter is about him. Yeah, but he's getting used to the team. Leave him. Get off his back. At the end of the day, there's no point to get on his back right now. At the end of the day, it is what it is. He's still learning. Give him a chance. Have you know busting for Saturday now? Yeah, I think it'll be good again on Saturday. Hopefully, we can get all 3 points. Let's have a look. Yeah, such a fucking cream. Oh, for fuck's sake. Do I really have to put that in? Yes. Oh, for fuck's sake. Bristol City joined to race. No, we haven't. No, he's a good signing. I think people have just seen that first game and seen the mistake with what happened, and then going, "Oh shit, he's crap. He's the reason why it happened." And it's like, well, no, it's not really. At the end of the day, it's not. For the whole situation with the McKenna thing, I have the stupid thing where I kind of get why I kind of get why the Aberdeen boss is upset. They've had the entire window to get something done and people haven't, so I understand it. So we'll see what happens. Just to let you know, the loan market closed on top 2 divisions and only League 1-2 can make loan signings. I thought it was something else. You might have been right. I don't know anymore. To be fair, everyone, this isn't. If I'm brutally honest, at the moment, football and this today is not my number one concern at the minute. Just to put it very simply, and I'll say it now, I am in the process of moving. I'm still waiting to see when my house is going to be able to be moved into, i.e. keys, and solicitors are fucking me up the backside, and it's doing my head in. My team will be the same. I've ready new signings on bench. Right, okay. I'm starting Sheffield Wednesday live stream very soon. Any advice? Yeah. How are you doing them first? How are you doing the live stream? Because you have to be very careful what you put in. If you put things like copyright material, you will get copyright strike and you will have to start again. Patience, a lot of patience, time, and effort, and just keep doing it. Enjoy it. The more people doing it, the better. I've always said if people want to do Wednesday channel, go for it. I don't mind. At the end of the day, for a long time, it was just me doing it. Now you've got Bradley doing it. Now you've got Ben doing it. Now you've got lots of people doing it. So it will be good to see what happens. So if you're going to start doing Wednesday streams, all of that, what kind of Wednesday streams are you looking at doing? And how are you going to do them? That's all that I'll ask. But I just play by ear. Go for it. If it's only one person watching, it's one person watching. I had it when I first did mine, where I had about 3 or 4 people watching, and I've slowly gone up to 500 subs now. And it's taken a while, but I'm there, so I'm happy with it. Murphy off the bench if needed. Yeah, I agree with that. Rhodes, Fez, and Fletcher up front for me. Fez just at the back to smash. In rebound, we need a Wallace type player again. Yeah, we do need a bit of a Wallace type player, but I think Harris could turn into that. The goal against Reading was very, was very Wallace. So I think he could do that. I think that'd be a good one. Bayern won 23-0. Who are they playing FIFA squad to win 23-0? Bezzy ban starts, I think, if we lose the appeal. At the moment, we're still in the appeal stage, so I think he can still play. There was a rumour about Barker and Van Aken going out on loan. I haven't heard anything about I've heard about them going on loan, but I haven't heard anything since that. I do not know if they are going. It would make sense for them to go out on loan, to be honest with you, but nothing's been crystallised. I think there should have been a lot more players who should have gone back out on loan. But we'll see what happens. There's a lot of tweet going around about Hector and saying why and all that kind of thing, saying thanks for what you did and stuff like that. Let's have a look. Interesting stat about Longo. Most tackles in the championship last season. Massino Longo. Most fouls last year. Massino Longo, 98. So we may have to keep an eye on him. We don't want another Hutch, but I like that. He's a younger version of Hutch, put it that way. The squad is way too big. Do you know when the under 23 start? Soon, I believe. It is not already started. It's very soon. The squad is way too big. If I'm honest, I thought we were gonna actually get rid of more players than we actually did. So yeah, I actually thought we were gonna get rid of more players than we did. I thought we'd actually sell more, but hey, it is what it is. To make some profit in this, we're good because we haven't done that in a long time, which is great. And I'd rather start making a bit of profit and then starting getting stuff than making none. Because we've done that for way too long and we need to start sorting it out because it's not good that we're not making profit. We need to start making profit. I like Big Head, but it's not to be. Then I wish him all the luck in the world. Nice lad, great player, just like Zhao. I wish him for exactly. We got to be less sentimental when it comes to footballers. At the end of the day, their job is to play for football, and there is going to be times when they are going to get sold. They are going to get sold, and that's it. That's all we can do. The problem is we are in a situation where we get very sentimental about who we buy and sell. If it's a player who the fan favourite, we get pissed off to the club's like, you're selling the fan favourite, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Or if it's a case where we had it when we sold Chris Brunn and Glenn Whelan. Everyone's like, we could have made more money on them and saying, yeah, Zhao's gone. Zhao went to Reading on Wednesday, pal. DJ went to Reading. He went to Reading for around about 5 million, with it rising to about 7 in add-ons. So we've made a good bit of money there. Connor, be nice. at the end of the day, not everyone's fully invested in Wednesday. You don't know what's going on with his life. At the end of the day, he could have been busy. So a lot of people have families. That everybody's whole situation with the club might not. They might get little bits of information. He might not have seen it. Be nice. Come on. A player to me is just another bare bum in the shower. Not bothered out as long as we get money. Did you see the photo of Carboni kissing the Wednesday? I did, and it annoys me that he's still looking for the Wednesday job. Carboni, great player in his day, as was Di Canio. They were great players in the day, and they gave us some really good stuff. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. David Bates is decent. He's a very good player, mate. To be fair, if Bates does well and there is an option to buy, I'd actually rather bring in Bates and he does well than Hector. He's younger. We probably have a bit more of a sell-on value with him as well. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Prediction for the South Yorkshire teams. I think Blaze 18th, Barnsley 9th, Al 2nd, Donny 15th, Chesterfield 7th, and Rotherham 3rd. All right, Jay. I'll talk to Jay. Brilliant. Thank you for coming. War Wednesday up the house. Never knew that. Jeez, I think we should have kept him. Can see why he went to Reading though after what he did to them. To be fair, it's actually more about his agent. He switched agent, and it's the agent who have been doing all Reading transfers. So, to be fair, time to move on with Joe. I was gutted when I heard it originally, and he will probably do well there and come back to bite us in the arse. But at the same time, players move on, and we haven't been doing that. Right, you want my predictions? I think Sheffield United will come 16th. I think Barnsley will get playoffs. I got a sneaky feeling with them. I think we'll get either automatic or playoffs, and that's head ruling heart. I actually think we might get 8th, but hey. Donny, I can see going up. Chesterfield, I can see coming back 4th, and Rotherham could probably go automatic. What are your predictions? I've just done that. Hopefully we've been in the Premier League by then when we can assess the situation at the end of the season. Yeah, like I said, we've got people are already saying building for next year. At the end of the day, this season, this transfer window was a building test. And let's just give let's give the board and the club some credit here. They've managed to do a transfer window without a manager involved. And remember, the situation with Wednesday is still not over because we still don't have a manager yet. We don't know who the manager's going to be. I actually think he might give it Bullen and say, see how you get on, but have someone in his back pocket just in case. So we'll see. Bates said, bye here younger. Off to London for the weekend with my wife. If I'd known because I'm a season ticket, pal. Oh, cheers, pal. No worries. It's fine, mate. At the end of the day, it's a weird one with me at the minute because I am currently dealing with a nightmare from hell, Jimmy, with solicitors. I need to move out my house by the 14th, and they've taken that as, oh, we want to complete on the 14th. No, I need to be out my house by the 14th, you pricks. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Jimmy. That's very kind of you. Basic 5 year younger, yes he is. Longo is a cracking player. I think he's a really good player. I think it's going to be really good to see how he does. So hopefully we can do well. Murphy, you don't know. Everyone is saying that they saw what he saw at West Brom and said he was shit. At the end of the day, we got him on loan. Let's see what happens. We've had it before when people said he's shit. Look what happened with Tom Lees. Tom Lees had it that when we got him from Lees that he was shit, and was like, no, he's not shit. He's decent. No option to buy. I don't think. Which is this is poison. If there's an option to buy, brilliant. Yeah, exactly. To say we've had no manager, we have done fantastic in this transfer window. Granted, the players in before, but to get these last lot in, it's really good. I'm really impressed by it. Do we know who got the transfers? Was it Bully? It was the scouts that I believe it was the people that Bruce appointed, and they are contracted to the club. They are not Bruce appointments as such, so they are in. So in that case, we've done well. And it seems like the people who are scouting are liking being in Sheffield. They're liking the club. There's the whole situation with Newcastle, who have got their own scouts, so I can't see them going anywhere. Craig Lungo will be the best one. I think he'll be good, mate. Reading have spent a lot under embargo. They have spent a hell of a lot under embargo, and I worry for them now. I really do worry for how they're going to do. Sing us a Wednesday song. No chance, mate. I ain't singing a song at this time of night. I don't want to wake my little girl up. Left back is still a concern. Yeah, we still need to get someone in. We may get someone in, or we may use someone from the youth academy. Remember, Penny is a left back. Before he's a winger, he's a left back, so we might play him. So that might be happening. Look what happened with Hector. Fans judged him on how many clubs he'd been on them. Exactly, mate. It's that whole situation. It's that whole situation where it would be fantastic if we could do that. Look happened. Doylan still. I don't think Doylan got any pick in it, because you actually look at some of the players who come in, they are not represented by Doylan, unlike the first lot. If you need a hand moving power, drop me a message or knock on my door. I will appreciate that, John. I'll probably be taking you up on that, actually. when I know, I'll let you know. I will appreciate that as well. Offers there for you, pal. You're up that end of where I'm moving to. Drop in, have a cup of tea, have a beer. At the end of the day, you're more than welcome to. We're gonna probably have a barbie at some point and stuff. Just drop by. You're more than welcome to. Maybe I can kick your ass at FIFA or something so you can get better against your lad. We can use Penny, yep. Lee left back is the concern to me. Penny Algebra, reach. Yeah, I think left back was the one that people still just not convinced with Adebayo and Palmer yet. For me, Palmer has been the most improved player, so we'll be to see what happens. I'm off to bed. Keep up the great work, pal. Living in Southampton, it's great to have an interaction with a fellow Wednesday. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate watching, mate. Enjoy your night, Kip, and thank you for watching, mate. Penny, I don't see him getting in. Why do you not see Penny getting a look in? I see Penn getting a look in. I really do. I really think he might get a look in, and that's just. But at the same time, Colin, we don't know who is going to be the manager. Until there's a manager in, we can't say who's going to get picked. So it's an interesting one. What's your best foot champ? What? What's your best foot champ goal? What do you mean? You mean Ultimate Team? I don't play it. What are you playing? PF4, mate. I don't play Ultimate Team. It does my head in. And to be fair, I barely get time to do that. I'm mainly a career mode and sometimes online head-to-heads. That's what I do. Palmer was right good at the end of the season. Palmer was really good. Palmer did really well. He was the most improved player for me. I rate Penny as well. He's a good player. Let's see if we can get something for him. How do you know? Right, Callum, I'm going to say this now. How do you know Bullen doesn't really like using youth? Bullen has only taken charge 3 times, and in that 3 times, he's had to use what he got. How do you know Bullen doesn't like using youth? You don't. No one knows what Bullen likes using because he's not been a manager. Stop criticising the club for the youth team stuff. Because at the end of the day, and I said, it's your opinion. And my opinion, you're being way too harsh on the club and Bullen to say he doesn't like using youth. No one knows what he likes using at the end of the day. He's playing with what he got. If he's got players that are there, let him use them. He may use them. We don't know what his situation with youth is going to be. Okay, I'll play it ahead to. Yeah, just add me. I think it's same on YouTube channel actually. I'll check. I think it is. Because he took all the youth out after Lukaku. Yeah, but he took all the youth out because we needed to. At the end of the day, he took all the youth out because he needed to get the club back on a stable position. And taking the youth out makes it stable. And it was decent. I actually thought it was the right thing to do because he had to sort out the imbalance. They weren't ready. You can say that, but at the same time, we needed to balance it. So we had to. What do you reckon to the formation of FIFA Street coming? I like it. I like that idea. I used to love FIFA Street, so I'm looking forward to play a lot of that mode. Chill, just going off history, he said himself prefers experience. Yeah, but there's experience, using experience, but at the same time, he's still going to use what he got. You got to remember that if I don't understand this over criticizing of Bullen for not using youth. When he came in the couple of times he'd gone into stable what was happening. That's what I don't get. Come on, fuck off. Well, the position we were in after Josh, we needed experience to get us out of the road. Yeah, exactly. No, he didn't take the youth out. He played our best players. Yeah, which wasn't. Yeah, but our best players are not youth team players yet. You need experience over youth. You don't throw in youngsters when you're in a situation we were where we were fighting relegation at one point to get back in. You need to do a big blend of youth and experience. And the problem is we're not at that level yet. At the end of the day, under Joss, we were not playing our best team. We weren't playing Westwood. We weren't playing Hutch. He had frozen players out. Getting them in from the cold was the good thing to do because it made us a bit more stable. We don't know if Bullen likes using youth. You can't judge him on the 3 games and the games he's had when he's been caretaker manager. When you are caretaker manager, the job is to be the stable ground while we get someone else in. That's it. So you have to go with what you've got. Youth players should be used and should be used in cup games, or say you're in a good position, you're not going to get promoted, but you're not going to get relegated. Play youth then. I agree. You should get used. But at the same time, youth have got to be gradually put in. I'll be the first one to put my hands up because youth need to come into the squad. That's how you sell players. That's how you make profit, by youth coming in and playing. The problem is, where do you put the youth team in our squad? We can look at the quality we've got in some positions. It's hard to do. And it's not as easy just throwing them in. So you've got to see what happens. Let me do this. Why no? Let me have a look. Let's have a look. Give him it, guys. No, he didn't. Yes. You need experience over you. Can't throw many youngsters at once. Yeah. So why play them? Mate, you play your best team. I agree. We play our best team, which isn't youth. Why would you play youth when they're not good enough? Youth players should be used in cup games. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, where's exactly? Suck my long FIFA. I whack you with the abyssal and getting you used to sell. What the fuck, Callum? I have no idea what you're on about. I don't agree with playing with youth. Don't work. They're better off on loans. The thing is, with a youth academy, you need to either send them out on loan to get experience and then bring them back in, like we did Jordan Thornley. We sent out on loan at Accrington Stanley, came back in and did well. And you have to loan them out, let them get the experience, and then gradually bring them in. And that's how it works. My collector will be joining Fulham. Yeah, I've seen that. We'll join Fulham in January. Just seen on Twitter. Need to get back in now. Been a great transfer window. It's been a fantastic transfer. I'm quite happy with it. I hope we do well and hope we can carry on. One player to take from the youth form. Who do you think it would be? The young striker we got, Bolak. He's good. But I've also take. Forgotten his name. No, it's gone. Unless I bring it up. So Carl, I think you need to chill a bit, mate. Getting a bit overheated. You're getting a bit overheated on this. If we can't bench them, we should loan them. Yes, I agree. Loan them out, but you have to. Herf refused to go out on loan. We all know that. And the problem is, you can loan players out, and that's fine. But to loan players out, people have got to want the players. I'm not hearing many people wanting the players to get them loaned out, if you know what I mean. At the end of the day, Connor Kirby gone out on loan to Macclesfield. Great, finally getting a loan player out. He'll come back, he'll do well. And it'll be interesting to see what would happen. But you can't just throw them in. So you've got to play it safe. You've got to be clever. So I've been dreaming. At the end of the day, if they go out on loan, they've got to then come back and try and get in. Like I said, the example with Josh Thornley was a great one. Josh Thornley, wrong one. Jordan Thornley was a great one because Atkinson Stanley, he went. I always think if you've got a youth academy, put them in League One, League Two, let them play against some proper men where when you get hit, you're gonna get hit hard. And they're going to feel it because you can't keep playing against kids your own age. You won't learn anything. You need to go out. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Sean Clare and her were too big for their own boots. They were badly advised. Hopefully we'll learn from that. Exactly. Do you think New Hugh should go? No, I think New Hugh, I'm a New Hugh fan. If you hate me for that, fine. Hate me for it. I don't care. He works his balls off. He gives 100% when he's on the pitch. He runs his arse off. He does well. I don't think New Hugh should have gone. He's still here. Back him. If you've got a problem with a player, put it behind you, back them. Back your players. You have to back your players. As much as you might not like how they play at the time, back them. Heard a form on is similar to Flex but more pace. Never said toss them in anyway. Said loan them or bench them. I would not even start Penny, to be honest. So you're saying we need to put youth in the team, but then you're going back and saying you wouldn't start Penny. You contradicted yourself. You contradicted yourself straight away because you turn around and say you won't play Penny, to be honest, but you said we need to give youth a try. That's someone and Penny's the first teamer. So really, works hard, I agree, but is he really good enough? If you're going on the goal talent, no, he goes quiet. He's a striker, and that's what we brought him in for. But he does work well winning the ball back, getting into space. He gets into positions well. He is good enough. If he wasn't good enough for so long, we would have got rid of him ages ago. And to be fair, it's been a case of we have to be careful. We should have cast on Rose and Fev for me, but still backing them until we know whether they still go. Rose and Fev, we should have cast on straight away. We're probably going to lose them both for free transfers now in the summer, which is annoying. I would not start them straight away, but build the constant. That's not what you just said, then. You said you wouldn't start Penny, to be honest, but Penny is another case. Penny has started. Penny has played games. Penny's not a youth team player. He's actually a first team player. But like I said, everyone can have their own opinions, and your opinion is that we should do more youth. Fair enough, but I'm saying if you throw youth in, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. It's hard to keep everyone quiet, happy. New Hugh is just something different off the bench. He's going to turn into our new Joe, I think. Actually, New Hugh. What's your favourite signing as a free? Longo. Beth went out of the lot. There was a contradiction. New Hugh brings attention off others and feeds others. There you go. That's New Hugh. And he makes space. He makes a lot of space for runs. I have been streaming for an hour now. I am going to get off this so I can sort out my kitchen. It's a bit of a mess. Thank you all for watching. Callum, you're always welcome in my stream, mate, because you always answer good questions and you get a good response out of me, which is also quite cool. But at the end of the day, we're not going to see eye to eye at the same, but I'm just saying sometimes you've got to be careful. But at the end of the day, let's enjoy what we've done. Let's see what happened with the manager case. And thank you for joining me. And I'll see you in the next one.